Good morning, family and friends. Sergeant OCD here. Um, well, I did build a couple of stoves like I promised. The one in back, which doesn't work very well, and these two. I did everything that Robert Murray said, but I don't know if I got the right material. So, on another note, the stove behind me, I wanted something in for backpacking that I didn't have to carry this. And when I backpack, I just mean hiking. So I wanted something that was quick, maybe one or two uses out of it, and I could boil water. Now, yesterday, um, I did boil water. It took 25 minutes. So right now, we're at 15 minutes. It's smoking and it's boiling. So it's a different pot. Um, I mean, can't really see it boiling now, but it's boiling. And this one froze that I had on there yesterday, so let me see if I can thaw it out. Little difference is this one doesn't fit on here that well. You got to get it just right. But I want to show you how easy this stove is to build. Go to Tractor Supply and buy yourself a stove repair kit, a stove seal. And all you got to do is get a little bit of aluminum tape, scissors. But yeah, yesterday that thing took 25 minutes. Let me reset it and start it over. Yeah, I don't know what to do about these alcohol stoves. I am not done yet, but there's one more stove I want to try, but I don't have 3/4 inch copper pipe for that. I am going to try this again with something else other than this because I think this is the problem. Um, so obviously, if something's a problem, you should really clean all that out. But I want my fire to smell minty fresh. All I'm going to do is put this in here and kind of snake it around. Because all I want is just to absorb. Anything that you can use to absorb, even insulation. Something that will absorb but not burn. And then I need to cut a little piece of this off so it goes in there a little bit larger. So what I did is I put some foil tape here, and that's the sealed off work. I think I might have to cut the edge off of this one. Yeah, it's about 25 degrees today in here, about 12 outside, and I do have a fire. I don't really have time today to mess with the oil stove. I'm not staying out here that long. So all I'm doing is fitting it in here under this lip. You got a compact stove. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, as the corporal may say. So I am using 91% isopropyl, and all I do is knock it over. All I do is fill this up, turn this upside down, pour it on me, just fill it. However you want to fill it, use a funnel, whatever. I'm kind of a messy Marvin lately, and it's driving me crazy. The shop is driving me crazy. I can't find anything when I need it. So when I get some money, I'm going to put some benches in, and we're going to organize a little bit. So I'm going to put half of this bottle in, And this does say 3 ounces on it. All I want to do is saturate the wick, just like anything else. Move this over here. Not use those matches. Okay, the ice is melted, and it's 3 minutes 39 seconds. Throw this in here. All right. Speaking of matches, so I can't find this canister anywhere. I could find the matches, the replacement matches that go in it, and I'm like, do I really need it to burn for 5 minutes? Not really. If I'm going to use matches, I just want them to be waterproof. Now in the Boy Scouts, we took wax and we put over it, but we're always scraping a little bit of the wax off to get to the match head so we could strike it. Now I saw this lady on YouTube, and I mean, I'm not a sexist, but I don't watch a lot of women. I watch more guys, okay? But she took these matches, or you can go ahead and use this. The reason I got this small box match, or matchbox, is because I wanted to, wrong size in there, maybe. I wanted to use the smaller size, just to get the strikers off the side of the box. So I got the strikers in each of these, and you could see they're just regular matches. This blew my mind when I heard this. Fingernail polish. So if you put fingernail polish over regular matches, let's do a little experiment. We have our water. Doesn't have to be hot, but this happens to be hot. You see how this is burning in? It's cold over here. That whole wick has to get saturated and burn in. So here's a regular match, right? One out of the box, right? You saw me light it before. All right. I'm going to dip it in water. Not going to light, right? I'm going to dip this one in that I treated in water. And it's going all the way in. And it's dripping wet. You can see the water on my hand. This is cool. Hold it upside down. So, if you want to waterproof the matches, hit them with some fingernail polish. So my idea is not that they're going to get wet, is as much as they're going to get, the humidity is going to get to them, especially here on the East Coast. I'm going to throw some jute twine in there, maybe some cotton. I don't want them to shake. This is the wrong color, so I might paint that. But this, going back in my pack, and now I have matches. So, little projects that I do while I wait. I do want to go to this can. I'll show you what these cans are doing real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and use the 91. Yesterday, this one started like that. So I'm going to go around the rim and try to saturate that carbon fiber material. See if my lighter's going to work yet. That's a lot. These heaters, they're just, this thing isn't blue yet. Still burning off. I don't know. I'm going to play with it maybe a little bit more today, but it's kind of cold out here. But yeah, we're at 18 minutes with this, and it's starting to smoke. It may boil by the time I'm done talking. Uh, anyway, backpack stove, internal heater. I've got another plan to do it. Hopefully it doesn't get warm till then. Bucks Donnie Phil says that winter's over, and then the New York Chuck says it's 6 more weeks. I think it's funny that they're having this little rivalry. I don't depend on a animal for that except for woolly bears, and I've told you this before. The woolly bear, black in the front, black in the back. So that means mild, a little bit of snow in the winter, a little bit of snow in the end. After that last snow, the next snow, I believe winter's going to be over. But hey, that's the woolly bear. Animals can be wrong. I could be wrong. Anyway, point is, now we got a little backpack stove. Of course, this goes in there. It's just a couple flat pieces of metal that I cut, and I made it to fit an Altoids can. If you wanted the thing off of online, it's probably, I think the case is $10 and it slides, but it only goes 12 minutes. So you want something that goes 25, 30 minutes or 12 minutes. It's up to you. And it's cheaper to make this. And then they have a little stove thing that it fits in. It's very cool. I mean, it's a great idea. It just, it doesn't work for me. So, yeah, this stove, I've been fighting with this stove for a while. The sock works better than this. So I'm pretty sure it's the material. I may buy different carbon fiber, look at the mill thickness because it's very thin. I believe the stuff that Robert Murray had was thicker. And we made our own matches, waterproof. So if you wanted to make this into a super match like those other ones, like in here, all you have to do is tape 4 together and then put 1 out the center. Put fingernail polish, dip them in wax, whatever, and you can make your own super match. And maybe I will one day, but I mean, this is what, $1, and the fingernail polish was free because I got it from my wife. I mean, I think you could buy it at the dollar store. I don't know. I'm hearing this starting to boil. 21. Got bubbles. Yeah, so it's going to boil probably at 25, even with the ice in there. So, I got 2 cups of water out of that, but obviously I had to fill it again, and I only had 3 ounces in that thing. So, actually I used the other one because I only had a 1/2 ounce in the other one, 1.5 ounces. But that's the video for this week. Next week, you saw me, or maybe see this bag. Next week, we're going to go through this bag. We're going to show you how, what you should look for, and when you're at the supermarket to help you not run out of things in case the shift happens. But God bless you. Take care, and I will catch you all on the flip side.